Welcome back to another awesome episode of the SpecsRated podcast. I, as always, am your most awesome host, the awesome one, Rev J Awesome. I am what? Why are you already? Damn it, B! You are already shaking your head at me. Can't even make it through the intro without your looks of
B.
disapproval. I mean. Anyways, joining me today is the wonderful B Golden, and
Hello.
to her left would be the most Canadian picture I could find according to Google, since the Specster is not with us today. Yeah, real talk.
Because real life is a bitch sometimes. So
Hey.
he'll be back. Don't worry. We didn't scare him off with the Pokemon and all that. I know we joked about it, but he will be back. I promise.
He will, and don't worry, you still got at least one more season after this going with B before I recast her in the third one, but she's still around for a while too.
Don't recast me.
I'm kidding.
Oh, actually, wait. And I won't have to do this anymore.
You're not getting recast.
I mean,
You're stuck.
oh, damn it.
It is what it is.
Damn it, B.
But yes, Specs will be back with us next week, and I do apologize about our elongated absence. Apparently, B lost her shit and had to go on vacation. No,
Oh.
wait.
Oh,
wait,
hell
that was me.
no. Hail to the MFN no. You are not blaming me on this one.
Look. I needed to go visit a very important person and clear my head. So
I get it. Just don't try to blame me for it. Just say I went on vacation.
So Mr. Awesome went on vacation and we took a week off, but now I am back and we are back. Now, of course, by the time you're listening to this, it will be, God, I don't even know what day of the week it is anymore. Wednesday morning.
Tomorrow is Wednesday.
I know we typically throw the new episode out on Monday, but we really just kind of wanted to wrap up E3 and let this be what we heard, what we saw, what we're interested in.
Most excited about.
Yeah, exactly.
Hells yeah.
Figured to be the best thing for this week's episode.
It sounds good to me.
On that note, honestly, I guess we can really just jump right into it. E3 was kind of, I don't know, it was hit and miss on some things. Like, there's some stuff that really excites me, I'm really looking forward to, and there's other stuff where I was just like,
That's it. I admit I didn't watch everything. I did watch the Nintendo Direct live today.
Well, who wouldn't? But we'll save that. We're gonna save that one for last. I go on for hours and hours about Nintendo. We gotta talk about the other stuff first.
Okay. Then let's just go down this list here.
There was so much other good stuff that came from it, and honestly, the shining glory of it all, Jay and Silent Bob, Chronic Blunt Punch.
Oh. Hell yes. Did you look that game up?
That
looks freaking amazing. It looks like it's all hand-drawn, so it literally looks like a comic book moving around on your screen. It's so freaking cool. I cannot wait to play that game.
And it's a huge step forward from the freaking... God, what was the other one? Yeah, Mall Brawl, which I own, and I do have...
Me too.
Well, yeah, I played the demo of it, and I actually have that on my channel here, but it's...
Oh, okay.
And obviously, when they put out Mall Brawl, they went for that 8-bit style. That was exactly what they wanted. That was what came out, and that's what it is. And it's an awesome, fun little 8-bit side-scroller, but now, I mean, like, it's, like you said, this just, like, hand-drawn, in-depth, amazing-looking freaking game. I'm like, yeah.
I so cannot wait to play that one. And unfortunately, there is no release date yet.
No, not yet. But on a happy note for us PC gamers, it's coming to Windows and Mac operating system.
Oh, I
didn't see anything.
I've already added it to my Steam wish list because it's on Steam.
Yeah. I didn't see anything about console release, but...
Yeah, I put it on my wish list.
Oh, that's awesome.
I couldn't help it. It just looked so freaking cool. Definitely, if you're on Steam or shit, just Google and Silent Bob Chronic Blunt Punch. It looks freaking fun.
Oh. And then, of course, we got to see the Borderlands spin-off Specs. If you are super excited for this game, don't say anything. I guess he's totally on board. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
So 100% for it.
For those of y'all that haven't been in our streams, I have for well over the better part of a year now given Specs hell about Borderlands 3, telling him how much he needs to pick it up. I even have an option on
not just your stream, my stream, Specs' stream, anyone's stream.
Random stranger streams, yes.
Steph's stream. You mention it in everyone's stream that Specs happens to be in also.
I have an option on my stream deck to just press a button and remind him of the time that he should have bought Borderlands 3 when it was 67% off. It's hilarious. It's an ongoing thing. He's not a big Borderlands guy. Tiny Tina's Wonderland, it's that Borderlands-esque style game. It's a spin-off. You don't need to play Borderlands to really get into it, but for those of us that have, I mean, the game just looks fucking awesome. Totally.
I did look it up. It looks pretty. It looks like a pretty badass game. I'm not gonna lie.
And it's got Tiny Tina in it. She's like a fan favorite. Everyone freaking loves her. That one's supposed to be dropping the first quarter of next year, so
Sweet.
Not too far out, I guess. All things considered, I just realized a couple days ago. Not that I ever know what day of the week or month we're actually in. I realized the month. I realized this year's already halfway over. It's almost Christmas time.
Welcome to June of 2021.
And June's half over now, so there's that.
Yes, it is.
Jurassic World Evolution 2 is coming out. That's one of those games I think I got for free through Epic. I've never actually played it. It's
I think
one
I
of
have
those...
that one too. I think I grabbed it, but I've never played it.
Most likely, if it came through Epic, you ended up grabbing it when I did.
Yeah.
It's a Sims style game, management. It's Jurassic World setup, so it's all dinosaurs. But I haven't just gotten around to it. It looks awesome. It looks hella fun. I mean, I'd definitely give it a shot one day.
Nice.
Of course, a bunch of update stuff is coming out. Among Us, I know a lot of people are fans of that. My kids play it. I own it on like several different things between the Switch.
I own it. I've played it. I've played it with my son.
Your boyfriend was gifted that game.
Yes,
That was the first thing you said to me when I returned from my original sabbatical last year.
Yes, the sabbatical that you took last year that lasted 6 months that we won't speak of.
At least this one was only a week.
That's true. One of the biggest things is that expands its lobbies to 15 players.
I saw that.
Instead of, I think the original one was like 9 or 10 players.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the main thing that I've seen with the Among Us update.
Plus, new characters or something like that? Skins? Outfits?
Probably more skins, more outfits. Like I said, I didn't really look too much into that. I really don't play it a lot. Yeah. And my son just kind of runs around. I had to find a way for us to play together because you need at least 4 people to play. So he's on Switch, I'm on PC, and I have my phone and an extra phone logged in as dead players, or as he calls them, Rev and Specs. And we play way.
One day we'll all get together and I'll grab Chevy and we'll grab Specs and whoever else. My other kids are over, I'll throw them on a system. Like, we'll get it all together one night.
Mom's figure it out. Your kid wants to play Among Us. You don't want them playing with like total strangers who might get mad at a 6-year-old who doesn't really understand the game. So mom's figure it out. And I had all kinds of devices out here hooked up to Among Us.
Be out there kicking ass.
Hells yeah. Here's your season 4.
What? Yeah, right. So Oh, a couple other. I mean, we got Rocket League is getting a Fast and Furious update. Smite, that's another game I've looked into but never actually played. They're adding Stranger Things into that.
Okay. I may have looked up Smite. I've looked at it before, but
It's been
never
around for a
really.
while. I know you've seen
Yeah.
it. You've probably
But
honestly
when
thought about it too. Like,
I have, and
it's one of
I
the big MMOs.
100% when I saw the Stranger Things update coming to it, I'm probably gonna start playing it as soon
Y'all
as
heard
that
it
update
here.
comes.
Bee's fixing to become a Smite player. So when we lose her, she will be in Smite all the time.
I'm sorry, I love Stranger Things. Like any game adds a Stranger Things option, like update to it, I'm probably gonna play the game and check it out.
Specs is headed off to Grand Theft Auto 5 RP. B is headed off to fucking Smite. And I will be in Call of Duty Cold War Season 4. That drops Thursday.
Shocker, shocker.
I will be updated Wednesday night, and we will be going live on Twitch Thursday morning for the new
All
season.
day.
Apparently all day, from what, B and Specs have been telling me. I'm going to be running an all-day stream, so...
I heard you say you're going to play it all day. It might take you that long to not get 8th. Let me guess, I'm muted.
If we were not filming a podcast right now, I would move you from this channel to another.
Oh, of course, the Rev move.
So yes, I will be out there. We'll be checking out the new zombies. We'll be checking out the multiplayer. We're going to run all circles around Cold War. I may jump into Warzone even. Check out Season 4 of that. See what they've done to the map. Check out the crash sites. Die a lot because I still suck at that game. I'm a lot better at,
Well, I will definitely be tuning in on Thursday while I work.
Always appreciated.
Yes. I will lurk and work.
Lurk and work.
Lurk and work.
There is another game coming out that, and I know we were actually just talking about this with Specs earlier, and we are extremely excited for it. Oh, yeah. Evil Dead, the game.
Yes, give me my boomstick.
If y'all haven't been around for Mine B and Spec streams there, a lot of what we end up doing is we converge back into our horror games. We're all about the horror and the survival aspect.
We like to kill one another, basically.
We like to kill one another and we like to survive. So we run around with your Pacifies and your Lunch Ladies and Devourers and all these different games.
Friday
Evil
the
Dead.
13th.
Specs, not a huge Evil Dead fan. B, kind of hit or miss. She can enjoy it, she can not. I enjoy it. I was actually live streaming this morning with the release of the Resident Evil chapter. Running through his Leon, running through his freaking Jill, running through his Nemesis.
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight, Resident Evil chapter. Freaking loved it. I was actually playing before we started streaming this podcast or recording the podcast as well.
I saw.
So, this is something that, we tend to do a lot. Friday the 13th was something that we got into. Now, mind you, with that game, with the lawsuits and everything, there was issues with it. But the game is still fun. We get on there, we get extra people, we have a great time.
We do.
There's always
I kill you guys.
She does.
It's
Her
fun.
favorite thing is to rip me out of a damn car, so...
Yes, he's trying to escape, so I don't let that happen, so Purple Jason rips him out of the car. It's as simple as that. Like 4 times in a row.
Damn it, B. Stop doing that. Go back to before you were good at games. I miss that, B. Be old B again.
No, sorry.
Why the hell did you have to get good?
Well, I had 6 months of time to practice last year.
Are we still going back to my sabbatical?
I'm just saying.
I will jump in my car and drive back to Kansas right now.
Bye, Toto.
Anyways,
okay, Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. So yes, Evil Dead has that element that, and I know it's not just us. I know a lot of people have been asking for this. You can freaking fight back, man. Like,
finally.
So you're running through his ass. You got some of the other characters from the game. Someone can play as the evil, the entity. The entity. I mean, there's zombies, there's creatures, there's shit all over the map. and you're fighting them. You got guns with bullets. You got axes. You got a shovel. Like, there's finishing moves to actually be able to finish them off. The entity takes over the different bodies and tries to fight back. But, I mean, like, you're actually doing something. You're not just running and, fucking hiding. You're not just turning on a generator, trying to power a door and escape for your life, You're not just, it's not Friday the 13th. You don't have a flare gun with a single flare while you try and hurry up and fill the boat with fuel so you can get out of there and hope friggin' butt munch Jason doesn't jump up out the water and tackle you down and avoid the water. He's so damn fast in the water. Anyways, so you're actually fighting back. You're running around. You're trying to find the pages of the Necronomicon. You're trying to do all these other little quests and stuff like that.
That's the pretty awesome aspect that I think is going to be very entertaining in the game.
Yes.
The people actually being able to fight back.
So 100% on board with this one. We cannot wait for this game to come out.
Yeah.
That one is supposed to drop sometime this year. I didn't see an actual release date on it. It just said 2021.
Just said, come get some in 2021.
Yeah. And of course that one will be on all systems. So we'll be playing PC as we do many games, but it is also going to hit the consoles as well. So
nice.
Expect
to watch us stream that.
Yeah. Rainbow Six is still doing stuff. I saw some updates coming out, some old stuff being reworked, and then Extraction. Did you see that one, B?
No, I am not very familiar.
I know you're not a
Six.
huge first-person shooter person. We pull you into them every now and then.
I'm trying to get more into them, but they just never been my go-to thing. So. Yeah. I'm trying to get more into them, so I'm not familiar. I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't know. I have no input here.
This one stood out to me because it reminds me of Call of Duty Ghost. Call of Duty Ghost, because I'm sure you've noticed, I'm sure I've talked about it, every Call of Duty game always has their multiplayer aspect and then something else. Typically it's zombies. Right. Call of Duty Ghost had aliens instead of zombies, and it was this whole other little side mission thing you're going through. That's what Extraction reminded me of, like just the kind of setup and premise of it. It's you're on these missions, you're running around. It's Rainbow Six, so it's a lot stealthier and it's a lot sneakier, but it's aliens that you're fighting against. It's not zombies for a change. Now, mind you, it's still the same old story that you just see all the time, with its own little tweaks and changes and everything. But for some reason, like, that was the first thing that came to my mind. I'm like, oh hey, Call of Duty Ghost.
Oh, nice.
Not saying I didn't enjoy Call of Duty Ghost when I played it. Like, it was a fun little change to everything, but
nice. And I definitely looked at this one when I saw it on the list.
What did you see?
Yeah, Hello Neighbor 2.
Yes.
Because I know that we played the alpha, the version that's out there on Steam right now, the demo, and it was fun. It was a little difficult to get into. Not sure if that was just because there were bugs and little tweaks that needed to be done with the game. But
yeah, I had some glitching issues. I never ended up going back to it because
me neither.
Yeah, because of the bugs.
Yeah, but it was. I mean, I freaking loved Hello Neighbor, the first one. It was legit the first game that I ever streamed on my own. I didn't have Streamlabs. I was just playing through whatever Twitch's streaming program is. And I just wanted to see if my computer could do it back last year. So I hit that go live and I streamed, and Randy Bear Loves You stopped in and was chatting me up about the game, and it was fun. And then I think I got you into Hello Neighbor, and then I think I got Specs into Hello Neighbor.
So
and the three of us played it all.
If you think about it, actually, Hello Neighbor was also the first game that we ever raced in. And I know we've done that in the past with Getting Over It, that Sunday night that we all streamed and tried racing up the mountain and everything. Hello Neighbor was the first game that we did that, because all three of us were streaming or playing or whatever.
I think we were just playing it.
I think at least one of us was streaming. I don't remember who. It could have even
Possibly.
been me, but yeah, and then we were all in chat just trying to see who could get further in the game faster. Side
Right,
note,
because
we need more races.
we do.
Yeah, write that write
Because
that down.
I remember I was playing it and streaming it in Discord
Mm.
with you two. And then while I was doing that, like I somehow managed to talk Specs into buying the game while I was
That might
streaming it
be
in
what I was
Discord.
thinking of. I might be thinking of
Yeah,
the
because
Discord
that was
stream.
back when I was just streaming the game in Discord with you
Okay.
guys.
Because I remember
And
being able to see other people. Yeah, that must have been it.
yeah, and then we were doing the secret neighbor, which was fun because that's another one person's the neighbor, the rest are kids, and
We played that one with Carnage. We had a fourth with
we
that
did.
one.
We did. That one was a lot of fun. Ooh, piece of candy.
Oh,
Ooh, piece
yep.
of candy. So yes, definitely excited to check out
Oh.
Hello Neighbor 2.
Yeah.
I will probably stream that one. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that one as well. So yeah.
And then, of course, another one that B is super excited about. Just Dance 2022.
Yes.
So just so y'all know, thanks to the wonderful
Rev's super awesome mom.
Thanks to my awesome mom and the wonderful PBS contributors just like her, B now has Just Dance 2020.
I do. Thank you.
So if you head
Rev's
over to
mom.
twitch.tv/BGolden, you can actually see her streaming that, which she will be doing very soon once she gets a couple technical issues figured out.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out the sound issues because if I stream with my headphones on so that I can hear the music and hear Twitch,
you're going to have to go wireless or Bluetooth. Or
right, the cord gets in the way, but if I unplug
or
that, I'm
just
not getting
mute,
sound.
B, just mute the mic.
What?
Mute the mic while you're dancing.
Then
you can hear it, and then you just unmute the mic when you go back to talking. They'll still be able to hear everything.
I tried that. I wasn't able to get sound to come out through my computer speakers.
All right, we'll talk about it after.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm working on some technical issues with the Just Dance, but trust me when I say I will stream it. I have streamed it in Discord with Rev and Specs, so they have seen me Just Dance.
Y'all head over to any one of our Twitch channels, and you'll see the link to the Discord, which I guess I could always throw in the
YouTube.
Yeah.
Info. Hey, imagine that.
I'll throw the link down here when I'm done. B won't let me forget. But yeah, feel free to head over to the Discord. We hang out there. We do a lot more recently. We've been doing streams actually just in the Discord for fun, like B's Just Dance. I've streamed some Call of Duty, Zombies, Outbreak, just straight to the Discord, BSing, having fun. We'll check out random games on the Discord, or really active on there. So, feel free to come hang out with us.
Yes. Come join the island. It's a luau. Everything is peachy. I had to bring it up, okay? Dank is sitting there waiting.
I'm done with you.
Dank has been waiting for me to say peachy, okay? I had to say it. Anyways, moving on. So yes, Just Dance 2022. I'm totally looking forward to it. I haven't found a full song list yet, but I've looked at the ones that they've released so far, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty amazing. Can't wait for it.
That one will hit all systems November 4th. So,
but don't worry, I will stream Just Dance 2020 way before November 4th.
Side note: Hello Neighbor 2, Switch, Xbox, Windows, mobile as of this year it's supposed to be out. So,
yes,
yeah. Mario and Rabbids, they announced a new one of those dropping in 2022. That one's going to be on the Switch. If you're a Mario and Rabbids fan,
which
not really
I
my
am.
cup of tea. That's hers.
I've played the Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle with my son, and I'm not gonna lie, I got pretty into that game. It was It was fun. It was a lot of fun. And I know one of your sons plays it.
Yes.
And
I have it on my Switch because I got it for him. I haven't actually played it.
yes.
He freaking loves the game. He was just playing it this weekend. I mean,
Yes. So, not gonna lie, probably gonna pick up Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Just because I think they're fun games, and now there's not only the Rabbids Peach, but there's Rosalina as well. So
yeah,
they're adding
I saw that.
a new Rabbids.
The trailer, I heard him talking. They made some comment about her already being bored. She was just sitting there. I'm like, oh, love it.
Now, why they don't have Daisy, I'm a little hurt by this, but it's okay. The next one, they
One
better
day.
have Daisy. That's all I'm saying.
There's one thing I saw that got me, and it didn't get me,
Yes.
but then it kind of got me, and I was like, what the hell? They're remastering, putting out like a whole bunch of this like original Final Fantasy games,
Uh-huh.
which is awesome. And I have been a Final Fantasy fan for a long time, and I enjoy it. But it feels like they're really dropping the ball on it. It's hitting Windows and mobile. It's avoiding the consoles.
It's only Windows and mobile?
Yes. Like
When
I
I
don't
think Final
know
Fantasy,
what
I
Square
think
Enix is
console.
doing. Yes. So many opportunities are missed as soon as you avoid putting it on the Switch.
Hey, I agree.
If you're releasing this stuff, if you're gonna go back and do Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're putting it back out there, you're getting people back into it, you're loving it, you're enjoying it. Put that shit on the Switch. I want to take that with me everywhere. I don't want to
Right?
take it with me on my phone. I don't want to play games there. In all honesty, with as many games as I play very few games on my phone.
I have 2 on my phone.
I
Among
haven't-
Us, I already explained, and Pokemon Go.
I haven't even touched Pokemon Go in like a week.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
got Mario, as I accidentally opened it. I got Mario Run on here, which I haven't touched in God knows how long. I just don't play games on my phone all that often anymore. I used to, especially when Nintendo first started putting things out. I was playing the Mario Kart game on there. I was playing the Mario Run.
I had both of those.
Tactics games, right?
Don't have them anymore. I did the
just
Dead by Daylight
don't.
mobile for a little bit.
Yeah, I
and
did
just
that for
wasn't-
about a week.
Yeah, I just wasn't a fan.
Yeah,
Like I
just
said, I have Among
Call
Us
of
and
Duty
Pokemon
mobile for
Go.
a week. Yeah, just I don't keep putting games on to mobile. Like I don't know. It seems like a missed opportunity to me. But whatever.
Yeah,
That's
I
them.
agree.
That's the
Go
route
console.
they want to go. Yeah.
All right.
What you got?
I was just going to talk about the game that Specs and I play often, Grounded, and their new update.
I still have
The-
one. What you got, B? What do we got?
The Shroom and Doom update. I'm not going to lie.
Doom.
I'm looking forward to this. I mean, there's already mushrooms in the game. And from the way that the trailer looks, it looks like they're adding some psychedelic mushrooms, maybe?
Really?
Because the screen kind of goes all wavy a little bit. It's kind of very
Okay.
We Happy Few. Remember when you
Oh,
the drugs or get drunk
God,
and
I
you
gotta
get,
start
like,
playing
all-
that game again. Oh.
I know, I
Okay.
do too. I never finished that game. I need to
No.
finish that one. But yeah, so the screen kind of got a little bit like psychedelic-y when it was talking about the mushrooms. So I'm wondering if that's going to be a thing. And then just some of the new things that they said are coming in. You can make friends with some of the animals, like
Oh, really?
have them, you can like make them your pets, I guess, some of the insects.
Really?
Yes. And then this may seem like a strange thing, but a lot of people, me included, have been asking for it.
What?
We will be able to sit in the furniture that we make, like the chairs and stuff. You will actually be able to sit down in them. Hey, if I craft a chair out of blueberry leather, yes, like that's basically all you could do. You could just stand next to it. Maybe jump on it. but now you'll be able to sit down in your GD chair. So yes, you'll be able to sit down. And
I just got this update right now.
Nice, jackass. And there is another update that absolutely no one was asking for, which is a huge mother freaking humongous brood mother spider boss. This spider is freaky as shit.
I don't think you described it well enough.
No, okay, but they have this game, the spiders already are very creepy looking, and the kind of if you have arachnophobia, like, do not play this game. But they thought about that, and they have an arachnophobia mode that you can turn on that just makes the spiders like little orbs, I guess you can say. So they don't actually look like spiders, they're just orbs. But even this new spider's orb, because they show it in the trailer, would scare the shit out of me. Like, it just the way that it lunges at you and how
damn, that's one scary orb.
Yes, I'm not looking forward to that. Looking forward to being able to sit in my blueberry chair. Looking forward to having a pet, and looking forward to.
So we can expect more. Go ahead.
Grounded, yeah, because you can construct castles now too.
Nice.
So that's a thing. But looking forward to all of that. Not so much the big freaky spider bitch, but that's yeah.
So we can definitely expect more grounded streams coming from you, huh?
100%. Yep. I'm gonna get Specs back into that game.
Now, mind you, when you're not being grounded,
it's a good game.
We need to freaking sail. Why do we need to sail? Because they're adding the Pirates of the mother freaking Caribbean to Sea of Thieves. Or Caribbean, or whatever the hell you say. I already saw it's Caribbean. Damn it, it's Caribbean. Say it right. Say it right, Mr. Awesome. Or else. It's the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh my gosh.
The Caribbean? Ooh, the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
I'm a Caribbean out there freeing Mr. friggin' Captain Jack. So, yes, June 22nd, right around the corner, they're adding the Pirates of the Caribbean to Sea of Thieves.
Hells yeah. I was going to bust out the pirate themed stuff again on the stream.
We'll start rocking some pirates. I'll get the pirate hats back out. We got this. You know, the last time Specs and I played, I can't even describe it with the magnitude on how much we must have pissed this person off. We went out there and we found a single ship, and it was just little thing, little ship, one little single sailor, nothing special, nothing fancy. So I started circling him, and I circled, and he kept ahoy, ahoy, hi, say hi to me, damn it! And I just kept circling. That's all. Just circling. Didn't say nothing. And I kept seeing him run around the deck. Nothing. I just kept circling him. And then Specs jumps off the ship and swims over when the guy's not looking and hangs on the side of the ship. And I keep circling. I'm circling. The dude jumps off the ship and starts swimming towards me, at which point I crank the wheel back over, start sailing off. Now this guy's out in the middle of nowhere. And Specs freaking starts taking his ship and ends up sinking the damn thing.
Oh my God. You made that guy rage quit and walk away.
We did. And then we went back and we got his gold and we got everything that floated back to the top. It was
that guy has never played Sea of Thieves since. But on the contrary, neither have you guys.
I'm a pirate. It's what we do.
Yes, I cannot wait. We're going to get Specs. We're going to get Great White in on it.
With the update, you will actually be out there attempting to free Captain Jack. and Davy Jones will make an appearance.
Nice.
You're working
Isn't your monkey's name Jack?
Yes, my monkey's name. I did name the monkey Jack. You're working to free him from a prison and avoid pursuit from the famous Davy Jones.
Nice. Not the
They're
monkeys.
adding more memorable locations. Like, it's gonna be freaking awesome, man. I cannot wait for that one. So we'll definitely
super
be
excited
getting
about
back
that
out
one as
there
well.
with that. VR. I do want to throw this out there. I'm not going to go in depth with it, but I was just looking at all this random Sniper Elite VR, Township Tale, Nerf Ultimate Championship, Green Hell. I know you've seen that one on Steam, B. You got Green Hell VR. I Expect You to Die 2, Into Hoop, Sam and Max. This time it's virtual, Samurai Slaughterhouse, Fracked, Song in the Smoke. Song in the Smoke is one I am actually really interested in. That one's dropping on the PlayStation, and that is, I was telling you about it before, B. That's one of those like survival type games. Like you're Rust and all that. You're out there in, I believe, the African wilderness. I know there's friggin' lions and tigers trying to kill you.
And bears don't mind.
Don't move her. You're recording a podcast. Leave her where she
is. How can you set me up like that? How can I not say it? Come on.
But yes, I was looking, a lot of VR stuff coming out between, PlayStation, Windows, Oculus, all the different VR setups out there. I have started streaming some VR stuff to my channel recently through the PlayStation VR. I have a couple streams that we did with Resident Evil 7. We actually have
hella hilarious, by the way. If you see him streaming it, definitely go check him out because so clippable, so hilarious. You need to check him out when he does the Resident Evil VR streams.
2 playthroughs. We have 1 left, and then that game will be beaten, and we'll move on to something else VR.
Nice.
So much others. Halo Infinite. That's another one. I know a lot of people are excited for that. I'm excited for that. I was talking to Chevy. He's excited for that. That one obviously coming out to Xbox and Windows this December. From everything I've been seeing, the multiplayer is going to be a free-to-play online setup, which has me extremely interested. I'm like, okay. Their Battle Pass setup really got me going. So apparently I was reading about this. I heard something about during E3, and I read into it a little more. And the Battle Passes don't expire, B. Okay. So the way they have the Halo Battle Pass set up is, if you purchase that Battle Pass, because typically, like my Call of Duty, which I went through and I finished it, because it ends tomorrow or something like that. So I went through, I reached level 100, Battle Pass is completed. If you don't finish by the time the game's done, Battle Pass is gone. You don't get it anymore. So what they're doing with the Halo setup is it doesn't expire. If that season ends and a new Battle Pass starts, you still have your Battle Pass for however long it takes you to complete it and get all the things from it. You can actually go back and purchase old Battle Passes. Maybe there was something from Season 2 that you were like, dude, I want that stuff from that Battle Pass. So you can go back and purchase that. And then you can have several Battle Passes at once. So you got these 3 Battle Passes, and let me do this without flipping people off. And you're like, hey, I'm going to work on this Battle Pass right now while I'm running through. And then next week you're like, hey, I'm going to switch. I didn't flip you off. See, I got it. And then next week, you're like, I'm going to flip over to this Battle Pass. And then you're like, no, I'm kidding.
Oh,
so it was. Yeah, right. But yeah, so you can actually rotate between where you want the experience to go in the Battle Passes, which seems that's a
cool concept. I like that.
Like, I could totally get on board with that, especially with the way I play games. I mean, that's kind of why I stopped with the Battle Passes to begin with. Call of Duty, Season 1, played the hell out of it, knocked out the Battle Pass real fast. Season 2, made it like halfway through. Season 3, made it like halfway through. Mind you, I went back now and finished. But, I mean, it's like I start veering off to other games that just need my attention I forget about. But, yeah, so if they had Battle Passes that just extended on and didn't expire, I would be a lot more likely to actually purchase that and hang on to that and like keep that. I'm like, all right, let me grab this because I know when I get sidetracked because there's this new update or there's this new DLC for this game, I'm gonna go that way. When Zelda comes out, that is going to take my life. So all other DL or all other battle passes will be on pause. So something like Halo is like, hey man, go do your thing. You're good. You come back to us
go do your thing. We'll be here when you get back.
Right? We need more forward thinkers like that.
Exactly, because life happens.
Yes. Oh.
And other games happen.
But yes, so Halo Infinite drops December of this year. So definitely looking forward to that.
Okay. Awesome.
And obviously, I probably should have said this at the beginning. I'm not covering every game they mentioned at E3. I'm not covering every little bit of DLC. I'm not going to do a 24-hour podcast just so we can I'm not going to do a 24-hour podcast. That's called a live stream. We will do that one day where we sit around and talk about everything coming out. But for the time being, we're just hitting on a lot of things that caught our interest, caught our attention, that we said, hey, I want to check that out.
So I know what Rev is dying to talk about. So let's just say real quick, expect to see some streams from me of Mario Party Superstars, Mario Golf, 100%.
Which leads us into Nintendo and the last day of E3.
Yes. And the one that got me super excited, than Just Dance.
I know what it is. The game that got her super excited, WarioWare.
No, but that one looked cool. It looked fun to play with some friends, maybe.
Kidding. I know exactly where you're going.
Yes. Which one did I type to you in all caps, Rev, during the live stream?
Super Monkey Ball!
Yes! Super Monkey Ball. I was totally hooked on that freaking game on the GameCube. I am 100% going to be streaming some Super Monkey Ball when it comes out on October 5th.
Yep. Yeah, we're at 20-year anniversary for Super Monkey Ball, so they're releasing Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania on October 5th. So
100% I will be getting that.
Yep.
Yes, and it's going to be Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, 5, Windows, Xbox, and Xbox Series X.
Nice.
But I will get it on the Switch just because to me it's a Nintendo game. So even though it's released by Sega, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like I said, I started playing it on the GameCube, so in my head it's a Nintendo game. So I'll get it on the Switch, and I will definitely be streaming that shit because those monkeys are super cute, and that is a fun game.
So I was
gonna say let's go to the two that I know you're dying to talk about.
So I was gonna co-stream Nintendo's Direct today, and I was reading some stuff online. There was issues. Nintendo was denying it. You couldn't do it on Twitch. E3 was denying it. Something, blah, blah, blah. So instead, I hung out in the Discord, which, like I said, you can find the link in the description there. And I just kind of BS'd with B as we were watching this, and Nintendo Direct starts. And the first thing I see is freaking Ganon. And I'm like, B, freaking Zelda right there. It wasn't Zelda. Nintendo had me. They had me. They reeled me in and then threw me off the ledge with Ganon because it was Kazuya from freaking Tekken joining Smash Brothers. I'm like, dude. All I saw was Ganon. I saw his face. I saw him being carried to a cliff. I thought it was Link. I thought it was Breath of the Wild. I thought something was going on. No, it's Kazuya.
I know, you got so excited. And I'm not going to lie. Like, for a second there, I was like, well, wait a minute. Did my screen refresh? Like, am I not watching the same live that he's watching? Like, why is he talking about Zelda? I'm seeing Super Smash Brothers.
I was so excited. I was so on board. Now, mind you, Smash tourneys. We do a battle arena every Sunday. Feel free to come join over on my Twitch channel. Join on the Switch. It starts this Sunday.
You heard it here first.
Damn it, B.
I will believe it when I see it.
Oh, there's not enough aspirin in the world. Anyways.
Deal with you, I agree.
Anyways, definitely excited for that. You know, I do like what they do. They've been bringing in a lot of the fighters from the actual fighting games. You know, we've gotten Ryu and Ken. We gotten freaking what's his face, Terry from Final Fight. Like, they're...
Dude, you have Steve from Minecraft. Hello, does it get any better than that? Oh, am I all alone on this one?
Little bit. I got freaking Sephiroth. What the hell do I need Steve for? I got Cloud and Sephiroth. Like, I'm good. I'm golden.
No, I want Steve and Daisy.
But yes, so they got me with that one. They got updated information coming out. I didn't see an actual release date for him yet, but you know, a couple months time they're going to be doing. Is it a couple months? Whatever. They'll be showing information on him. He'll be out soon enough. You know, it is what it is. I'm happy with it, but at the same time, it's, I mean, prediction-wise, what we said a couple podcasts ago, it's not what I wanted. I like the fighters that they're putting in there, but I don't know. It is what it is. I'm still hoping they give us one more Fighters Pass and just kind of keep going with this one. One prediction that I did have that came true, though.
Yep.
Metroid Dread. I said there was going to be another Super Metroid game. I said it was going to be a 2D side-scroller. There's still no damn information on Metroid Prime 4. There's still no information on the re-release of my Metroid Prime trilogy. I have none of that. But I do have this really badass looking side-scroller that I'm going to need in my life.
Yes, I was going to say, but you may not have any of that. But you're getting Metroid Dread.
I told you it was going to happen.
Around the same time that I get Super Monkey Ball, so...
Yeah, like 2 days before. There's way too many games coming out right before my birthday. like real talk, October 8th, there's a lot of games dropping. So I need to, like, hit the lottery fast or something here. Like...
Yes, for your 10/10 birthday, if anybody's interested.
Yeah.
Join the island. Annoy the hell out of him on his birthday. We will be entering our last year of our 30s. Hey, I'm doing it a month before you, so...
Speak for yourself. I'm still in my early 30s.
No, you're not. We're both about to be 39.
I reversed. I got that Benjamin Button disease going on. Like, I'm going backwards.
Just because you're going to start finger painting as Bob Ross on Twitch.
Bob Ross streams. I'm telling you. We're going to make it a thing. I got some Bob Ross coming up. Awesome. I'm going to head to Pains. We're going to watch some Bob Ross, and we're going to do exactly what he does.
But with your fingers.
With fingers. Finger painting.
Finger
we got
painting.
This. It'll be a thing.
When he's not playing Metroid Dread.
Yeah. But yeah, so I called it. Metroid coming out. Obviously, we're getting that one. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is coming out June 25th. So this month, I think we're still in June, something like that. So we'll be getting that one on the Switch. 15th. So for all the skateboarding and all the Tony Hawk fans, I mean, it's the Switch.
I played the original.
Yes. So on the Switch, like, I'm playing at home. Boom, I'm on the go. I Tony Hawk wherever I go, man. Like,
hell yeah.
It's crazy. I've said it before. 1 million people have said it. But there's something about putting your game on the Nintendo Switch that just gives it this whole new life. I mean, the ability to grab and go. It's not the same as like the old handhelds of the 3DS and stuff like that. Like, it still feels like an actual console. Because it is.
Yes.
It's still a Nintendo Switch. So if I got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, or, you know, they're releasing, what was the other one? Dragon Ball Z, Kakarot, you know, for all the Dragon Ball fans, like, that game is coming out with the new Power Awakens set. Like, that one drops September 24th. So having all that on the Switch, taking it with you on the go, I mean...
The ability to entertain a child in the car.
Right?
I'll say it.
Yes. Speaking of entertaining, and I know our fearless Canadian is not with us today, but a couple of games that he actually is and would be all about right now, and I know we give him hell all the time with Pokemon and everything else we give him hell with, but Mario Golf, June 25th. Yes. That one is dropping. That one does look hella fun between the
It
actual
does.
golf mode or the rush mode. Did you see
The
that in the
speed, the
trailer?
speed golf, and there was a battle one too.
Yes. Like everyone
That
hits the
looks
balls,
really
you
cool.
rush to it, you hit it again. Like
And
it
then there's
looks
like
hella fun.
obstacles, and you can get
Yes.
like power ups. It's almost like a Mario Kart, but you're
Yeah.
playing golf because you're like battling against one another to get to your ball and hit it again.
Yes. So that one
That one,
does
yeah.
definitely look hella awesome. As well as with the Mario Party Superstars. Did you see that one?
I
Like with
did.
the different mini games and stuff like
And
that?
they're
Like
all, if I'm hearing it correctly, because the last Mario Party um, is Joy-Con. So you actually have to disconnect and you have to do that, which my son wanted the game and I bought it, not knowing that you had to use the Joy-Cons because he had it on the 3DS where it was all controller
oh,
buttons.
was it really? See, I
Yes,
haven't got the
he
new.
does not he does not understand fully the Joy-Con
Mhm.
function. Um, so the game does not get played a lot. And if
Mm.
I'm understanding the trailer that I saw correctly, the Super Mario or Mario Party Superstars is going to be controller button mini games. So you will not need the Joy-Cons, which as a parent to an autistic child, that's hella awesome to me.
Yes.
Causes for
Yeah.
much less meltdowns.
Right? Exactly.
Yes.
And like, and it looked like from the trailer, like they're bringing back a bunch of old games. I
Yeah,
saw some stuff from
that's
like
gonna be a lot
Mario
of
Party
Mario Party
64.
from the
It's like
past.
all the different mini games that were awesome,
Yes.
and that seems like a
And
moneymaker to
there
me
is
right there. Let's focus on
online
the mini
play.
games, and of course
Yep.
there is.
Yes. So we all need to get that one as
Mm.
well. And, we all apparently need to win the lottery because we're all going to be buying a whole shit ton of games here
Oh, we're
soon.
gonna be broke. And then,
Gonna be.
of course, Fatal Frame, Made in the Black Water. Did you see that
Mm-hmm.
one?
Did.
I haven't messed around with the Fatal Frame series. It looks like something I would be interested in, but for some reason I just haven't actually played it, so I may actually need to go in and check this one out. Have
It
you
does look
be
super
anything?
creepy. I
Yeah.
I haven't. I'm Googling it
All
now.
right. So that's gonna be
Again,
one that we're gonna have to look into. Of course, I said it messing with B, but WarioWare Get It Together is the game that's coming out. Wario's back. He's got his new WarioWare game. This one's gonna have multiplayer features to it. I know there's at least a two-player mode. So
but I don't know if it's online or if it's just
yeah, I
co-op
didn't
like.
see that yet.
Mm-mm.
And of course, the four most important things.
The whole reason
The whole
that we're
reason we
here
are
recording
here
this,
today is to tell you that one,
I'm
Legend
gonna
of
sit
Zelda
back and just let
Skyward
him talk.
Sword drops on July 16th, and they gave us a tidbit of the actual controller setup, playthrough, everything with the Joy-Cons and everything for it. And that game looks awesome. Of course, if you are a Skyward Sword, if you're a Zelda fan, you know this is one of the later games in the series that covers through the timeline. I mean, this is kind of what started it all. It's that whole setup, but it's an awesome freaking game that came out of that's the intertwined timeline. B, leave me alone. um, this one came out on the Wii, so obviously they're having some issues, or not having issues, but they're getting everything under control for how to do it. Because when this game first came out, it was Wii controller and the freaking nunchuck thing, like, it was shield and sword and all that. So they're interpreting everything with the Joy-Cons, but they do actually have the plug it in and play, handheld mode capabilities, which, I'm actually looking forward to. For as much as I played
Pretty sweet.
Skyward Sword, I don't know, the whole motion control was okay for me. It didn't really sell me. I wasn't super on board
That's kind
with
of how
it.
I know you said you never played it, but Mario for Mario Wii.
Yeah.
Super Mario
Yeah.
Wii.
Because
You had to
everything on
have
the Wii, yeah.
the nunchuck and the little thing,
I
and
mean,
yeah, it's a little awkward. I prefer my,
yeah.
controller.
I mean, I give them props. Nintendo did their thing. They're like, look, these are our controllers. This is what you do. And they wanted to fully utilize it. And, good on them for that. But now
Hmm.
we're away from that. Now I want the option. If I want to play a game, Mario Kart using tilt controls and stuff like that, all right. If I want to plug it in and play standard, then, let me do it that way. Which they're doing with Skyward Sword. So I'm actually very thankful
That's
for
cool.
that. Yeah. And then, of course, they talked about, which I instantly jumped online. I'm like, when is this? Where is this? Why is this? How is this?
I know what you're talking about.
Being our, 35th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda, they're making a Game & Watch that is based off Legend of Zelda, kind of like they did with Super Mario, which I have that Game & Watch. And this one's going to have the very first, Zelda for the NES. My favorite Zelda, the second one, which I talked about in a previous podcast, and Link's Awakening for the Game Boy, in its original black and white and gray and green glory, as well as, a
Nice.
little Game & Watch game, Vermin, starring Link. So that thing is supposed to drop November, I believe it was. I think I forgot to write that one down. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, November 12th is when that little Game & Watch drops.
Which he found out after spending a half hour trying to find out how
I
to get
was
his hands
searching
on
that
one.
SOB. I'm like, when, where, why, how, now? I probably
I
should have
need
just,
it.
if I didn't do 20 million things at once, I probably would have just seen in the trailer, hey, November 12th.
Probably would have.
All I heard was Zelda, and I was like, I mean, it is what it is. Which, of
Shut up and
course,
take my money.
which, of course, brings us to Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. They threw out an expansion pass for that. I'm still mixed on that game. I love it. But at the same time, I loved the first one that they did. The Hyrule Warriors, came out on the Wii U. It was re-released on the Switch. I loved it because it encompassed all that is Zelda. It hit like the timeline. It brought everything in. There's one more thing I forgot to write down there. So it brought in everything, and I thought that it was great. I liked the storyline setup. I liked how it's going through and showing you these different aspects. It's bringing these different characters. And then we had, this one came out. And again, I love it. I love what they did. It's dropping this whole, freaking... like the plot line of everything that happened. It gives you that whole 100 years and how it all goes and everything and blah blah blah, and I love it. I think it's a great game. It almost seems too easy at times for me. Like, I'm just plowing through these enemies like everyone is just OP, and I'm like, what the hell, I mean,
Interesting.
yeah. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love it. It's Zelda, and I have a blast playing it, and I still, play it to death. But they released expansion pass information, so we are getting updates for it. Available now. If you get the expansion pass, you're getting a new weapon and costume for Link. Wave 1 is coming out this month. They're expanding the roster. New weapon types you can challenge in the Royal Ancient Lab, and newly added challenging enemies. And then Wave 2 drops in November. New character, Vignette. I can never pronounce that word. Newly added stages and more expanded roster, and new battle skills for existing characters. I mean, the motorcycle that came in. Oh, excuse me.
You.
I'm going to cut that. The motorcycle that came in Hyrule, or in Breath of the Wild, and you can ride that thing around, and then it's in Mario Kart that Link can ride around. Mm-hmm. The video, the preview of this showed friggin' Zelda riding in on that. I'm just like, yes. don't get me wrong, completely mixed emotions. Love this game. Think it's great. Love the story it's telling. I mean, you play Hyrule Warrior or you play Breath of the Wild, and Calamity shows up, and there's 100 years, and blah blah blah. 100 years pass, and then Link wakes up, and he goes in and he saves everything. And this is what tells you what everything that happened during that 100 years. I mean, this is the story. This is the backstory.
So you
to
love the game. You just kind of wish it was a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, pretty much.
I get it. You need that hardest level mode.
I'm
that
just so used to getting my ass kicked at everything I do. I need more.
True story.
That and characters. I wish the roster was a little bit bigger. The first Hyrule Warriors just they. The hell is that word I'm looking for? I should probably cut this out too, but I'm not gonna.
Don't know. Leave this in here. This is a Rev brain
What the
fart.
hell is that word? They freaking It's not they catered to me. They what's the word I'm looking for, B?
This one I don't know.
They gave me everything right off the bat, and now they're just, not giving me everything. You know what the hell I'm trying to say. Someone will say it in the comments. Y'all know what word I'm looking for. But yeah, they gave me everything. It's like, hey, look, here's all these awesome characters that you want to play as. And then, like, this one comes out and it's like, here's these awesome characters. Not all these awesome characters, but
not
these
all of them,
awesome characters.
but these ones.
It's like, man, I don't know. I don't know.
So they spoiled you with the first one.
Yes, that's the word. They spoiled me. Why didn't you say that when damn it, B. So the first game spoiled me, and then the second game was just like, here, have fun. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. I love it. Can I have another?
Please, sir. I want some more.
Please, sir. Can I have some more? Please. Just one more. I'm still hungry, sir. Can I have some more? So yes. They spoiled me with the first one, and then the second one is, I mean, don't get me wrong, like I said, I love the game. It's awesome. I don't know, I just want a little bit more.
Get it.
And then, of course, still mixed emotions. Here's a brand new trailer for Breath of the Wild 2, which they hope will release in 2022.
Still no definite release, just hopefully 2022.
Which we hope will be out in 2022.
They're giving you all this other stuff in the meantime.
I want Breath of the Wild too. I can only beat Breath of the Wild so often, But I mean, hey, at least I have Hyrule Warriors to keep me.
Yes, and you'll get your Zelda Game & Watch in November when it comes out.
It's not out now. I don't have to go looking for it.
You tried that for a half hour today. It didn't work. It comes out in November.
It wasn't a full half hour. I got sidetracked with Red Bull and coffee, but... Oh, but yes, I mean, it looks awesome. The trailer that they put out for it, which, I'll drop a link for that as well. The trailer, I mean, it looks fantastic. Everything they're doing, there's new abilities. There was some, like, teleporting through things, portal type thing. I mean, this
nice.
Link was going up through a portal. It's fucking weird.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, I probably won't play it. They've never been my game. I played the originals. They're cool.
Hey, they're coming out with a Game & Watch, which is going to have the originals that you can play on the go whenever you feel like it.
I might also grab one of those. You never know.
You should.
I'll get mine before you get yours. Oh, challenge.
Oh, it's on. This is me looking at you because you're on that side of me. It's on, B.
Talk about a race. Here we go. But yeah, I would definitely be interested in watching you stream that. I've watched you stream Breath of the Wild, the first one.
I'm going to start another stream of that, continuing along on Master Mode. We'll get that game beat, especially probably later in the year, especially as we come closer to the end. And then, of course, once Breath of the Wild 2 drops, we'll stream, full brand new playthrough of that one. So
nice. Looking forward to that.
Right.
I do like watching those games. And Link's Awakening is the one that's very like cartoony and cutesy, right?
Yes, that they redid and released on the Switch. Yeah, that was the original. Go ahead.
I almost bought that one last year for my son.
He would
And
probably
then,
enjoy it, in all honesty.
yeah, and
It's
I would probably enjoy it too, just because of the cutesy factor.
so it's really simple
Mm-hmm.
because that was the first Zelda game that came out on the Game Boy. So
Okay.
that was Link's Awakening was the one that, Zelda was popular. Game Boy, the original Game Boy was officially out. You had Super Mario and the Super Mario World and the Six Golden Coins, whatever the hell that game was. And then they released
Oh yeah.
Link's Awakening on the Game Boy, where Link ends up on this island and there's a sleeping windfish inside an egg, and you got to go around and collect the different things.
So I'm still. I forget why I didn't buy it last year, but I'm definitely gonna look into that one for
Yeah.
this
Y'all
year.
will both love that one. I'm telling you, friggin', your son will get a big kick out of it. And, freaking game wise, because, we know how he gets sometimes when he gets frustrated. Real simplified controls, like easy for him to
Okay.
get down. This would be a great starting Zelda game for him, and not too overly complicated or anything. This is one of the
All
ones
right.
where they added in the hint system. So you can go
Mm-hmm.
call on a little phone, and this dude like tells you where to go next. Oh, hey, have you checked over by the seashore?
Oh,
Like,
nice.
yeah, he
All
would.
right.
It would totally get
Totally
him
look into
into the
that one.
series, and then he'll be the next me.
To anyone who is not understanding the reference that he just made, so I may have streamed yesterday for a little bit. I did some Fall Guys Unlimited, Ultimate Knockout. I'm back into that game again. And then near the end, I had some sound issues, so I ended that stream. And then a little bit later, after messing with some stuff, I started streaming again with some Stranger Things. My son was sitting in the kitchen playing on the Switch, and legit, one of my chatters asked me if I needed an exorcist at my house because my son was having a full-fledged meltdown over the game that he was playing. So,
In
yes,
his
simple
defense,
controls.
in his
What
defense, the kid plays Mario Maker. I mean, that
he
kid's gonna
does.
piss you off. He's bound
He
and determined
does.
to get pissed off. I mean, I get pissed
Yes.
off. I have thrown my Switch. I've never thrown my Switch.
You just admitted to throwing your Switch. Anyways, so yes, that's
Anyways,
the reference. So
yeah.
easy controls, hints. I like that. I think that's something that him and I could play
Yep.
together
A great way to
and
get
enjoy
him
it.
into the Zelda series. Next thing you know, I made the comment he'll be the next me, but I mean, it could easily
Oh,
get him
I don't
into
know if
that
I want. I
aspect.
don't know if I want that in my life.
Don't you need
One is
more
enough.
rev in your life? Everyone needs more
No,
rev in their life.
one is enough. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh, but on that note, in the note of ending streams like you did the other day,
Yes.
we've pretty much covered in the amount of time that we have here because it's been long enough. All the important stuff that, like I said, really stuck out, caught our attention, everything. And I'm sure there's other stuff that I didn't mention. There's a couple games I want to look into. Solstice, Pioneer. That's some games that are coming out for the PC. Some are like survival games, exploration games.
Nice.
I mean, there's definitely some more good looking stuff there that, we'll be looking into. A lot of good streams coming from us. Y'all follow, subscribe, come hang out with us when we're live on
Oh
Twitch
yeah.
or if I'm live
Maybe
on
you'll get to hear an
YouTube.
exorcist taking
Right?
place. You
Totally
never
gonna
know.
happen.
On that note,
Yes.
single mom life. If you know a single mom in your life, send her flowers, send her a card, check on her.
Tell her she's
Sometimes we're not
awesome.
okay.
Always tell her she's awesome. She's doing great. Best she can.
Yes.
B,
Please.
B, B. You're doing great. You're awesome.
Aw, thanks.
Oh. But yes, on that note, we're going to go ahead. We're going to wrap it up.
Yes.
On a happy note, though, you're only going to have to wait X amount of days to get back to Monday when the next podcast drops because we will officially be back to
Woo.
having them out for you every Monday so you can start your week as awesomely as possible. So
100%. And the Canadian will be here next time. We promise.
if not, we
We
have
hope you
the
enjoyed the
extremely
picture.
awesome most
Which
Canadian
way is
picture
it
ever.
for me? Is
Other
it
way.
this way
No,
or is
other
it
way.
this
Yeah,
way?
that way.
Okay. If not,
That
we
will
have this lovely picture.
that will be his picture every time he's not with us. So he'll be back just to make sure I don't ever show that picture again.
Yes, 100%.
But yes.
But thank you guys for listening and
Y'all are awesome.
us ramble about all the games that we want to play.
Y'all stay awesome. Thanks for listening.
Stay golden.
We'll catch you next week.